Hey, we're back at it on the fin screen. But this time, we're starting. Because we have somewhere to go. So, the fact that that leaves this kind of open, like talking about like a threat to the realm and shit from the far reaches somewhere. Well, I don't hear. Maybe it's from here. Who knows? But well, there's more of the lines over here. Although this shipwreck tells me that that's where Leon's friend died. But anyways, the way it talks about things from the far reaches of hell coming for us, it makes me feel like we won't be quite done with this game once everything is settled. Alright. Going to Ophelia next, and the last one will be Therion. As it always is. And we're on the journey to whatever this town is.
This is the beginning of your end.
I'll not be defeated.
Talking so much and like having a stuffed nose is really making it hard to breathe. Oh, that's right, I have business here. Well, we can figure that out later. You only scrutinize this guy? Why? You always scrutinize him too. And you. Hold on. What the fuck is this nonsense? Guess I'll scrutinize everybody. Deeply pious, elderly woman, indeed. There is little else that can be said with confidence about her. Not because she harbors some dark secrets or terrible unknown past, but because she has lived a simple and unremarkable life. Or has she? Something's up with this town. A deeply pious woman, it goes without saying that there is more to her than this, but only those who make an effort to learn more will come to know. Well, we just did make an effort to learn, so what the fuck's the deal there? A deeply pious man. Well, is everybody deeply pious over here? Such is the manner in which he presents himself, and little else can be gleaned of his life at a glance. Sorry I'm breathing so weirdly. Let me guess, deeply pious. A deeply pious young man, there is probably more to his life than his faith, but unless he is willing to share such detail. Sorry. Holy shit, that snuck up on me. Oh, God. Willing to share such details with you, one can only speculate. Most intriguing. Like, yes, deeply pious. A deeply pious young man, one might go as far as to say that his quality defines him, and that he is utterly devoid of any other characteristics that merit description, or is he? Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Is there anybody in the bar? We got L in the bar. So what's with that 2 rings on your necklace, Hanet? They are keepsakes from my parents. I touch them for luck before I hunt. A foolish superstition, I know. But I remember holding it tight before my first hunt. After that, I've becometh a habit. I guess hunters need all the luck they can get, so I'm not surprised they believe in things like charms and rituals. I don't think it's limited to hunters. I have one as well. You mean praying to the sacred flame? No, not exactly. Every morning after reading scripture, I wish for a blessed day. Before carefully placing the bookmark between the pages I had been reading. The bookmark I used is actually a pressed flower that I picked from a secret place I know. That is a fine ritual. May I continueth to bless thy days. Oh, I do hope so. What about you, Therian? Do you have a ritual or superstition? Of course, thievery is as prey to fortune. Oh, I can't read that word right now. So what art thou, superstition? When I break into a house, I always enter with my right foot, and I knock on the door first, slightly, of course. I never look portraits in the eyes, or steal from children's saving box also. Stay, how many hast thou? As many as I need to make off with my prize. I cannot decide if that makes you overly superstitious or eminently practical. I like how some of those are just good tips for if you're going to be a thief. Knock on the door first, see if there's anyone home. I do want to point out that all these pious people are not talking to us. She had a voice, at least. And there's no other side quest here. This town is suspicious, is what I glean from that. Let's check the shop really quickly. I want to talk to you because you'll actually say something, but that would start a side quest I am not ready for. This would be good for Ophelia. I mean, it only drops her magic down by 10. I don't like the lack of evasion. And we're using those armors for their elemental attack anyways. I mean, this is great for Therian, but I think his does speed. It says I have 2. I think we're actually good. So yeah, that's Whisper Mill. No one's really talking, which makes sense with the name. Next time we will be starting Ophelia's side quest, and then we will move on to Therian's home. I haven't decided if we're going to do side quests before Therian or after Therian. My reasoning for that being is I'm also on the fence if the game continues after Chapter 4. Something tells me it does. Because Cyrus has left things open-ended. And I mean, his is the only one that does that, but it would not surprise me if there was. So we'll see what happens after Ophelius. But like for comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.